What's up guys, welcome back. Today we're going to check out the hottest new fighting game, Phantom Breaker Omnia. But it appears I'm a day late and $1 short due to a bad case of sinusitis. But at the very least, it did allow me to get some more hands-on time with the battle mechanics at play and get more familiar with the vast cast of characters. And thanks to Nintendo finally seeing the light, I was able to sort out my fighting game collection to boot. A big shout out to Rocket Panda Games for sending over a review code, and without further ado, let's check out Phantom Breaker Omnia for Nintendo Switch. If you're a fighting game enthusiast but have never heard of this IP before, it might be due to it being homebound over in Japan. In fact, Phantom Breaker Omnia is the first Western release of the long-running series. Have no fear though, as you haven't missed out much, as this iteration can roughly be described as a deluxe edition. One which, at its core, is unchanged from former releases, but decked out to great effect with notable tweaks, additional characters, better graphics, the whole 9 yards.
No more! Impact! Gotcha!
Well done.
It is a fast-paced, one-on-one PvP fighting game, not unlike Under Night In-Birth, but with its very unique blend of fighting mechanics. As such, it has all the makings of a great fighting game, for it is incredibly fast-paced, it uses a familiar GUI, it has instinctive use of gauges, blocking system and combo making, it features a fairly balanced and varied cast of characters, the voiceovers are great and really flesh out the characters, there are plenty of great sound effects and good music to match it out, and thankfully it is easy to get into but hard to master. There's even a nice little achievement system which is integrated very well. Fighting games can be a dime in dozen, but what makes Phantom Breaker Omnia such a standout is the tuning of your character. Sure, every individual in this game has its own fighting style, up close, long range, fast and nimble, heavy, slow but a hard hitter like no other, and just about everything in between. But after selecting your character, you need to choose your fighting style, something which can change the matchup drastically. Having played around with all three styles, the quick style, hard style, and the Omnia style, I find myself favoring the quick or Omnia style for most fights. Yet, when I was up against some of the tougher opponents in the arcade mode with an annoying degree of spamming, I moved into the hard style, allowing for a more defensive approach, all the while lashing out that much harder. Not only did it really change these bouts for me, it also future-proofs this game because there's always more to learn, more to try out, even when sticking to just one or a few characters. After testing the waters, I settled for my main, Tokia, a noble with a mean streak, a rare blend between BlazBlue's own Ragnar the Blood Edge and Bleach's Byakuya Kuchiki. Oh, and yeah, there's also that great sense of humor. Check it out.
Actually, I'm a kunoichi.
Kunoichi? Like a ninja?
That's right.
Ninjas are still a thing?
It truly feels great stringing your combos together and mixing in those special moves, flashy animations and all. And frankly put, I am happily surprised by the quality of the English voiceover and sound effects. Kudos, guys! So, you might wonder, all good stuff so far, did it manage to move over to my #1 fighting game spot? Well, no, not quite yet. I'm afraid that while Phantom Breaker Omnia does have an intriguing battle system with plenty of variation and in-depth mechanics, I do feel that cancelling out of a specific move or combo, or for that matter, cancelling out of the overkill phase to move into a new combo or to continue your combo with a new approach, whilst keeping some of your gauge still available, would really help in amping up the dynamic. Sure, it's not quite as technical a game as Guilty Gear or BlazBlue, and I do miss that in this game. But really there's plenty to love here, and I do very much appreciate that the team behind this game has found its own rhythm and has done so in style. Last but not least, if you like what you see here and want to go behind the scene of sorts, be sure to check out the Rocket Panda developer diaries. These are nicely written backdrops of the game, allowing for a sneak peek into the minds of the creators, from something seemingly platonic as naming this game to the concept behind the various fighting styles and everything in between. A rare treat indeed. Phantom Breaker Omnia is out now and available on just about every platform imaginable. If you're a fighting game buff and are on the fence about this one, go for it. You won't regret digging in. Just be mindful of the fact that this game's story mode features some really nasty CPU opponents, not for those picking up a fight stick for the very first time. And with that guys, I am signing off. I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit that like button if you have enjoyed today's review, as it really helps us out. And if you're new here and would like to see more content just like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.